Hi again, everybody. Thanks for checking out Caught in Limbo. We continue with our talent tribute series, and we're joined today by Josh Buell, who played a security guard in episode 1 that was titled The Wrapping Paper. Josh, to be fully transparent, you and I are in a group text message function, and to be honest with you, the only reason you're on this right now is because you actually asked me to be on one of the tribute videos. So I just have to ask, what kind of person asks to get their own tribute video?
I think the kind of person who realized they were one of the stars of the show and was a little offended that I wasn't asked until the third person and I had to reach out to you.
You did, and you did reach out and said, where's my tribute video? And I'm a man for the people, so here we are, and here you are. So to let our audience members know, you had, I think, 3 lines in episode 1. You were featured in the funeral scene, I should say the wake scene, and you did a fantastic job. But prior to episode 1, no acting experience other than an American Bandstand in 6th grade. You did have a lead. You played Dick Clark, which I just learned about 25 seconds ago. So what was your experience on the show? Did you have fun with it? What do you think about the show? What type of person is going to like Caught in Limbo?
I did enjoy being part of it. I enjoyed being behind the scenes as well at times when I didn't have to be on screen. I mean, on screen, I think I was electric, and that was said by multiple people that were at the premiere, so I'm happy about that. And again, I was Dick Clark in 6th grade, also the lead, and also electric in that play as well. Singing, dancing, acting. Just throwing that out there. In terms of who would like the show, I think people who enjoy sarcastic comedy, a little dry humor, people who watch Seinfeld, Curb Your Enthusiasm, I think it has a little bit down that lane. I'm a fan of those 2 shows, and I kind of saw where you're going a little bit in that lane. I think that would be what I look at right away, was kind of a dry humor, sarcastic humor, which I love and thought the show brought in the first episode.
And you characterized your performance as being electric. Actually, you've said in 6th grade you were electric, and then you just said that in Caught in Limbo, the first episode, you were electric. So our producers did tell me before we got going with this that in the world of over-promising and under-delivering, you got a gold medal. So I think you're living up to that expectation right now. I also want to point out that you were one of the only people that did not wear a sport coat at the premiere. You're in the background during this interview. That in my background, you can't really probably see yourself. But you are in the background, no sport coat, but I find it intriguing that today, tribute video that you asked to have, very nice sport coat, blue or purple? You said it was blue?
Blue.
So why no sport coat at the premiere?
What I've learned is that you dress up while doing press in front of, when you're going to go in front of the stage, the public. At the premiere, I was in the background, not asked to be part of the crew, kind of just go sit in your seat, Josh, and be quiet. So I just wore my regular attire. Today, I'm going in front of the public, so I dressed for the occasion.
Now, a couple weeks ago, you did express disappointment, high level of disappointment that you weren't asked to be in the 2nd episode. And I just have to ask you, you weren't in the 2nd episode, but will you still be joining us for the premiere of The Gratuity on June 4th at 6 p.m. at the Spectrum? I'm curious if you'll be there today, or you'll be there in June, and if so, will you be furnished with a sport coat?
Interesting question. One, I will be there for the premiere because I support my friends, even if my friends don't support me. It's one of the lessons I live by, so I will stick to that. In terms of the sport coat, it depends what my role at the premiere is going to be. If you ask me to, again, do press or speak on your behalf, I will have my one blue sport coat on. If not, I will wear my everyday attire.
So speaking on my behalf, meaning if someone has a question, you're going to talk for me?
Correct. Or if you want me to do the press before the event, I'd be happy to do that as well. Like a spokesperson type thing.
It is pretty impressive. I will say that, 6th grade was a long time ago, right? And what were you, 12 years old, 11 years old in 6th grade? And now you're how old?
31.
Now you're 31. So a couple of decades go by, no acting experience, and then you are thrust into this role in episode 1 as a security guard, where you've claimed that many people, several people, a myriad, a plethora, if you will, of people have said that you were quite electric. So maybe you do have a future here in acting.
It's something I've thought about very deeply. I thought about it back in 6th grade. Again, just how life works. You hit puberty, your voice changed. My singing career kind of went out the window, so that was tough. So that derailed the Broadway career for a little bit. But after you asked me to be on the show, I've again started to rethink maybe that's my career path.
Well, Josh, as always, we appreciate you taking the time out. I should thank our producers, and I should thank myself for taking the time out to give you the tribute video that you requested. So I hope this does suffice for you. We're looking forward to seeing you on June 4th, and to all of our viewers, if they want to check you out, episode 1, the wrapping paper, Josh did a great job as the security guard and had 3 lines, and again was electric. So thank you, Josh.
Thank you. It was requested and it was deserved. Thank you very much.